Hey, sweet people, have you ever wanted to be an astronaut?
Yeah, when I was 5.
To go on dangerous space adventures, float in a weightless state, raise some alien chicks up, have your own cool spacesuit, and see the Earth from even above the bird's eye view?
Birds aren't real.
Well, today I will tell you why despite all these things, it actually kind of sucks to be an astronaut. First, even if you pass all the requirements to be a space dweller, you still have to constantly be on the edge of the newest science surrounding your area. And let me tell you, when that area is space, there's a lot of it. You're there not to drink margaritas and look at the Earth. Your job is to do science, math, engineering, and stuff. And for the time that you're not doing that, you have to hang out with like 6 people with whom you're stuck there for about 6 months. There's always a couple random Russians creeping around. Cigarette можно? Huh? Eating canned food. And sure, you can ask them to give you more space. Pun definitely intended. But even then, what are you gonna do? Go suck on liquid salt in the corner? Which, I guess that's basically my average weekend. Talking about food, did you know that in space your taste buds are less sensitive and you sense less taste? The human body has a lot of fluid in it, and that fluid is pulled down by gravity away from the head. In space, it isn't pulled down. You may have noticed that astronauts often have puffy faces while they're in space. That's why. The extra fluid in head is like a congestion, a similar experience to having a cold. You may have noticed that when you have a cold and are congested, food doesn't taste as good. So yeah, the view around you is bland, except maybe one window where the Earth is, and the food is bland, as well as your crew members' personalities. And that's not all. Astronauts drink their own pee. Well, not exactly. They first have it filtered and the water extracted from it. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to drink water from pee.
All water you drink is basically fish pee.
You can't go outside without the 280-pound suit on without having your soft tissues explode. And even when you do, you're just there to either fix something or do some research. Also, not just the pee is recycled, but likewise the air, meaning that you basically breathe each other's parts for the time you're in space. That's not how that works.
I'm sorry.
In addition, being an astronaut is not just a profession, it's a lifelong commitment that demands immense physical and emotional strength. Being confined in a small space far away from the familiar comforts of the Earth, surrounded by the infinite expanses of the cosmos, the isolation can be overwhelming, the silence deafening. You're thousands of miles away from your loved ones, and the only way to see them is through a video call. Every "I miss you" and "I wish you were here" hits harder when you're floating in the vacuum of space. Physical toll is just as challenging. Your body has to adapt to the weightlessness, which isn't as fun as it sounds. It's not just about floating around and doing somersaults. Your muscles and bones are weakened. You have to exercise for 2 hours a day, 6 days a week, just to maintain your health. And then, as we already discussed, there's the food. You dream of your favorite meals, the simple joy of biting into a fresh piece of fruit, or comforting warmth of a home-cooked meal. But all you get are vacuum-sealed packets of rehydrated meals and dreams of a hug from your loving wife. You long for the smell of fresh food, but all you have is the sterile, metallic scent of the spacecraft. When you return to Earth, the battle isn't over. Your body has to readjust to the gravity. Simple tasks like walking and lifting objects become strenuous. You have to undergo rigorous rehabilitation just to regain the strength and mobility required for everyday life. But of course, the worst and the most challenging thing about being an astronaut is knowing that you can get eaten by xenomorphs. Thank you for watching.